Good afternoon. My name is Dylan Smith. I'm a New England resident, a father, and an advocate for natural health medicine. My wife grew up in Massachusetts, and we spend time here regularly, care about the state and the people that live in it. Before discovering whole leaf kratom powder, I dealt with a host of debilitating health issues. In 2018, I was diagnosed with neuroborreliosis, infection of the brain and nervous system, and the bacteria that causes Lyme's disease. Um, After suffering from a host of debilitating symptoms for over 10 years, that upended my life. Because before kratom and other natural herbs came into my life, my daily reality was crippling pain, fatigue, anxiety, depression, digestive distress. My condition became so severe that in 2018, I was hospitalized for over a month, and shortly after, I received a diagnosis. My health had declined to the point that I was put on disability for several years, unable to support myself. And while most people never return to work after going on disability, I recently have, in largest part due to kratom's role in managing my symptoms. This has allowed me to contribute to our family and community in ways that would not have otherwise been possible for me. In 2016, I entered recovery from alcohol and prescription pills, began detoxifying off several pharmaceuticals, including benzodiazepines like Xanax and Klonopin, stimulants like Adderall and Ritalin that I was prescribed for to manage my symptoms. I'm extremely familiar with the concept of sobriety and what it means to be sober versus not. With a background in addiction, I'm acutely aware of when something plays a medicinal role in my life and when something has a destructive role. No other substance has ever been more medicinal and helpful in my 20 years of treatment. And it's kratom because of it. It absolutely supports my recovery, and so many others across the country has a massively positive effect on my mental health and discomfort levels without getting me intoxicated or inebriated. It is because of kratom's ability to take the place of high-profit pharmaceuticals and be used as an exit substance that it is so heavily demonized. It is actually because of how beneficial it is. So beneficial that it cuts into the profits of the pharmaceutical companies who heavily lobby and influence our government as we see calls for bans across the country. This is a classic case of profits over people, just like we saw with cannabis over the past 10 years. Massachusetts has already become a leader in the alternative and plant medicine space, allowing their people to choose for themselves what treatments or medicines work best for them. Despite pushback from big pharma, why would we now go in the opposite direction? It is in fact the same people who created the opiate crisis, who continue to profit off the dependency and addiction that they caused, who see kratom leaf as a major threat to their revolving door of profit and consumption, calling for these bans and hurting millions of people across this country like myself. The stakes could not be higher for me personally. If I lost access to kratom, whole leaf kratom, and I'm not talking about extracts, I just want to specify whole leaf kratom powder, it would massively impact my ability to be the father and community member that I am today. It would mean returning to a life of pain, instability, and suffering, taking away the single most effective tool that I have to manage my physical.
Thank you for your testimony.
Thanks.